Right, transfer development reaching us all the time. And Manchester United fans, you ready for this? You have a deal in place, in principle, with Burnley to sign striker Wout Weghorst. This news is new to us. However, Manchester United is still waiting for the termination to be agreed between Burnley and Besiktas before any deal can be finalised. United are conscious of complexities of the deal as it requires the alignment of 3 clubs, and they're keeping all other options open if the transfer doesn't come to fruition. OK, so deal in principle, but still, James, the problem being that Weghorst is on loan at a different club. So the complexities of the deal are quite clear. How worried might the player be that Manchester United eventually think, I've got to move on?
I think he'll be worried, but I think he'll be feeling slightly better now because it looks like this deal is moving in the right direction. As you say, it is complex. It involves 3 different clubs. Besiktas want to be compensated. Burnley involved there as well, looking for a fee. But it's no secret that Manchester United have been looking for a number 9. A loan move was thought to be their focus in this window. They'd only look to make a big signing if they found the right player for the right fee. Otherwise, they wanted to save the money they were going to spend in the summer then, unless they found the player they wanted now. I think it's just what Manchester United need at the moment. You look at who they fielded a striker yesterday. Anthony Elanga was playing as the number 9 to try and give Marcus Rashford some minutes off the pitch. Though, of course, when he came on, he showed just what sort of form he's in at the moment. Anthony Martial is the only out-and-out number 9 that Manchester United have at the moment. He looks like he's really got his tail up with the way he's playing under Erik ten Hag. He looks like he's motivated. I think he's going to score plenty of goals if he remains fit. And having a player like Weghorst, if they can get him in for 6 months, don't look beyond that. Even if he performs well, don't look beyond that. 6 months, if he can score 5 to 10 goals in this time. And he's been in good form for Besiktas as well. We saw him at the World Cup score 2 against Argentina. He fits that profile that Erik ten Hag is looking for at the moment, something that's missing from this squad. I think he should be very excited because it looks like this may happen.
But what do you think, Manchester United fans? Get in touch, hashtag transfer talk as ever. Right, Zach, just explain to those that don't know what type of a striker Weghorst is.
Yeah, no, I think when you first look at him, he looks like the old classic big man up top, 6'6", and he is a presence. No matter what you say, he is a presence to defenders. I think Premier League defenders will be looking at him and thinking, OK, this is going to be a battle. But he's not just decent in the air, he's also very good with his feet. It allows Manchester United 2 different options. They do need to go long at any point because obviously Anthony Martial, very good at getting in behind, also very good at playing the ball with his feet, but maybe physically isn't the same as Wout Weghorst, that's for sure. He also works incredibly hard. We know how Erik ten Hag wants his players playing. They want to be working for the team, chasing down balls, pressing really high. I mean, last year in the game against Wolves or Burnley, he was the player that registered the most pressures in a single game, which is really, really impressive. And then this season as well for Besiktas, he's been fantastic, scored 9 goals in 18 appearances for the Istanbul side. He's also taken the most shots in the league, getting the most shots on target, had the most touches in the opposition box in the league, which are all great things that I'm sure Manchester United fans will be wanting to hear. And as you mentioned, this is perfect. For 6 months, this is a great thing. You've got Martial there, you've got Weghorst in, 2 guys that you can manage the minutes. They're still obviously going far in certain competitions. I think it makes a lot of sense, it really does.
But what does it mean for Martial if Weghorst comes in?
I don't think it's particularly bad news for Anthony Martial. Like we say, he is the only recognised number 9 at Manchester United. And Erik ten Hag has been so open and been full of praise of Anthony Martial and says he's his player for the way he wants to play football. I think the one thing, there was always issues over his fitness. He's missed 13 weeks of the season through injury and basically just can't play 90 minutes every 3 days. And that is the reason why Manchester United have gone to someone like Wout Weghorst. It gives them another option, but also Manchester United are still in every competition. They've got so many games to play in such a short space of time that Erik ten Hag needs all the options he can get, and that's definitely something different.
Yeah, just looking at the comments on YouTube, because we're live on YouTube right now. A lot of negative comments about this deal. However, a poll that's gone out, will Wout Weghorst be a success at Manchester United? Pretty much 60% of people say that he will be a success at Manchester United. Right, OK, so 2 big stories that we've had this hour. João Felix is a Chelsea player, as we've been telling you, and Manchester United have a deal in principle in place with Burnley to sign Wout Weghorst on loan. Plenty more to come throughout the afternoon. Next, the latest from Arsenal.